Hi, welcome or welcome back. Today's question is, how can I have better control over whether I get a specific or creative answer from an AI chatbot? Okay, I think this comes down to just prompt engineering and just basically how you craft your question or your instruction for whatever chatbot you're using. So I wrote some of this up on whiteboard, so let me switch over to that and we'll go through it and then I'll come back and give you some examples. So again, it's in this case, I think it comes down to if what you're asking, let's assume it's a question, if it is an open-ended question or a closed-ended question. And I have a little breakdown here of just kind of some of the differences. So we'll start over here for the open-ended questions, and generally speaking, open-ended questions don't have a quote unquote correct answer. Like they don't have a right answer. And because of that, they basically encourage the model to explore possibilities, to explore scenarios. It tends to promote creative thinking a lot more. It promotes elaboration, and it usually has a large range of answers. So that's the kind of question or instruction you want to give if you want a creative answer. So let me switch back over. So I'm going to use Gemini. You don't have to. You can use ChatGPT or Claude or Perplexity. You can use any chatbot you want, but I'm just going to use Gemini. This is gemini.google.com. And for example, an open-ended prompt would be something like this. It's like, what are exciting water-based activities for a family of four that will be visiting Australia for 3 weeks in the summer? Now, again, there's not one answer to this. There's all kinds of stuff. It depends on what you like, where you are, all the things. But like this is an open-ended question. So if I put this in and give it a minute, it's actually connecting to Google Maps. That's interesting. Okay, so now it's just giving you a summary of Australia. It's actually showing you, bringing up maps and then showing you some different areas you can go to. And then, again, I'm not going to read through all this, but it's just like it has, okay, snorkeling in the Great Barrier Reef. It has whitewater rafting, has sailing, whale shark swimming. That's interesting. Dolphin swims, whale watch. Again, there's a ton of stuff in here, but again, the whole idea is this isn't a question with one answer. There's all kinds of stuff. So because I gave it more of an open-ended question, it gave me back all kinds of answers. To come back over, and the opposite of this would be a closed-ended question. So if I want a specific answer, if like sometimes you're not looking to like stimulate creative thinking or do something like that. Sometimes you just have a question, a very direct question with a very direct answer. So you have to prompt it that way. So for example, so let me come back over, new chat, and let's say, let me copy, paste. So it's like, how many countries are there in South America? There's only one answer to this. Now, maybe they kind of rezone things and sometime in the future this number changes, but there's pretty much always one answer to this question. I don't know what it is, to be fair. So right now there are 12. So again, this is a closed question. There is a correct answer, and all I want is a correct answer. And first line, 12. Now maybe I want to know what they are, so it lists them out. No problem. But again, closed questions have a correct answer, and there's not much room for anything else. Depending on what you want to get back from your chatbot, sometimes you have to add like do not elaborate or something like that. And even looking at this example, it's like if I just wanted the number, all I need is this line. I don't need all this stuff where it's like maybe I don't want the list. I just want the actual number. So instead of saying how many countries are there in South America, I could say how many countries are there in South America, only provide the answer to the question, do not elaborate. And theoretically, it will just give me this first line. Doesn't always work. The chatbots just kind of do what they want sometimes. But back to the question, to have better control over whether you get specific or creative answers, look at the instruction, the question, the prompt that you're giving it, and just assess if what you're asking is open or closed. If you want something creative, if you want, ideas, if you want to brainstorm, if you want a potential large range of answers, then keep what you're asking more open. If you want that specific correct answer, then make your question, your instruction more closed and just guide it towards that. How many countries are there in this continent? What year was this thing? What day of the week was this? Just like whatever it is, just ask really specifically, I want to know this thing. And again, it's not perfect. It's not an exact science, but that tends to help a lot. So hopefully that answers your question, and we'll see you next time.